When I was younger, I saw a drawing of a boa eating a bat, and I was left in fear. So I tried to draw my fear, and I ended up doing this. So I went around asking older people if they feared my drawing, but they all thought it was a hat. Ugh, adults. But it wasn't a hat. It was a boa eating a bat. And it was scary to me because bat can carry various diseases. Who knows what kind of domino effect eating one would do on the rest of the world? Catastrophic. Years later, I met the little prince. He was steaming of anger because people around him didn't have good hygiene. So he asked me to draw him a soap, and the first one was too small. The second one was too slippery, and the third was too dry. So, to shut him up, I drew him a box containing a soap, and he said he was perfect. The little prince lived on a small planet that had been contaminated by the coronavirus. All of this happened because lots of people passing by didn't wash their hands, respect social distancing, or quarantine themselves when coming back from abroad. And so, he did his best to clean and save his house, but he didn't have all the equipment he needed. All of this because some selfish people who bought all the cleaning products on the nearby planets deprived those who would also need it. So the little prince had no choice but to leave his planet, and so he took advantage of a flock of plastic bags flying by to lift off. On the first planet he landed, he encountered the king of bulk toilet paper. The little prince asked the king if he could use the restroom before leaving. The king said, when the conditions will be favorable. On the second planet, he met a conceited man who bought all the Purell in the world. He was planning to sell it expensively to those in need, and thus making dishonest profits. The next planet was inhabited by a tippler. He told the little prince that he was drinking to forget the fact that someone ate a bat, and because of that he was unemployed. And so, on another planet, there was a man counting cans of food. He had way more than he could have ever been able to eat in his lifetime. People are crazy, said the little prince. And next, he met a traffic lights manager. He was busy dispatching the oncoming traffic because people were leaving their home for no good reasons. And on the last planet, he met Dr. Horatio, who was explaining that a way to flatten the curve of infected people is to follow the precious and well-thought instructions from the health department. Whoa, not so dumb. The little prince finally landed on an empty shopping mall parking lot. He met Common, a wild fox. Common's real name was Common Sense. The reason why he was wild was because lots of people don't know how to tame him. Yet, it was simple. All you had to do was use your common sense. Then the little prince made the wish that everyone could tame Common so that the hashtag #WeWillBeOK carries all of its meaning.